You go to sleep every night, and your brain puts on a show. Sometimes it's weird, sometimes it's wonderful, and sometimes it's downright terrifying. Most of us just wake up and dismiss it all as random, meaningless brain noise. But what if you're missing the biggest piece of the puzzle? What if I told you that scientists are now exploring a radical idea, that dreaming isn't an accident at all, that it might be a core feature of your brain's operating system, a program refined over millions of years with a stunning purpose: to help you survive. For ages, we've tried to crack the code. Ancient cultures looked to dreams for divine prophecies. Early psychoanalysts like Freud saw them as symbolic keys to our deepest desires. They were onto something. Dreams aren't random, but they were missing the evolutionary angle. The truth is, your brain isn't just making bizarre movies every night. It's hard at work. It's believed to be organizing your memories, processing your emotions, and maybe even training you for the dangers of the waking world. Forget what you think you know. We're about to explore the most compelling scientific theories about why we really dream. Truth number 1, the brain's master librarian. First things first, let's talk about data. Every single day, your brain gets flooded with an insane amount of information. Sights, sounds, conversations, skills, it all has to be filed somewhere. Without a system, your mind would be a chaotic mess of junk data. This is where many researchers believe dreaming comes in. This idea is known as the memory consolidation theory. Think of your brain during the day as a library where thousands of books are being dropped off at the front desk every second. It's pure chaos. When you fall asleep, especially during the dream-heavy stage of REM sleep, the night shift librarian clocks in. Sleep gives the brain a chance to replay the day's events, but it's not just a passive screening. It's an active process of sorting and filing. It's thought that the neural connections for important information, like a new skill or a crucial fact, are strengthened and moved into long-term storage. It's like the librarian is carefully placing the most important books on reinforced shelves, where they can be easily found later. Just as important is what might get tossed out. Some researchers theorize that sleep helps clear away trivial details and mental noise, though how it does this is still up for debate. This is one reason a good night's sleep can leave you feeling sharp and clear-headed. Studies consistently show that when people are deprived of sleep, they have a much harder time remembering what they've learned. So while you're dreaming, your brain is busy making sure that what matters sticks. Truth number 2, your nightly emotional reset. Now, let's talk about feelings. Life is full of emotional moments, good and bad. A stressful meeting, a tough conversation, or even a traumatic event can leave a powerful emotional mark that lingers. How does the brain handle this? Well, one of the most exciting theories is that dreaming acts as a form of overnight therapy. According to the emotional regulation theory, your brain does something remarkable during REM sleep. It reprocesses emotional memories, but in a unique chemical environment where key stress hormones are suppressed. This means your brain can replay a painful memory without the intense emotional sting that came with it. It allows you to separate the raw emotion from the event itself. It's like watching a scary movie with the sound turned way down. You can follow the plot, but the jump scares lose their power. Researchers believe this nightly process helps reset our emotional sensitivity, taking the sharp, painful edges off difficult experiences so we can wake up with a clearer head. This might be why people who dream about a negative event often report feeling less distressed about it over time. Your dreams could be providing a safe space to confront your demons, an intelligent system for healing your mind, one dream at a time. Please show your support for the channel by subscribing, liking the video, and hitting the notifications bell so that you never miss a new video. Truth number 3, your personal survival simulator. So, dreams might help us remember and feel better. But some scientists think that's just the beginning. One of the most powerful ideas about why we dream goes back to our primal origins and reframes every nightmare you've ever had. It's called the threat simulation theory. Proposed by Finnish neuroscientist Antti Revonsuo, the theory argues that the ancient function of dreaming is to serve as a biological defense mechanism. In essence, your brain has a built-in virtual reality simulator designed to run drills for threatening situations. Think about the most common dream themes: being chased, falling, fighting, or being unprepared for something important. According to threat simulation theory, this is no coincidence. It's the system at work. For our ancestors, life was full of real-world threats like predators and rival tribes. Any edge in surviving those encounters would be incredibly valuable. Dreaming might have provided that edge. By simulating dangerous events, the brain gets to rehearse perceiving threats and practicing avoidance skills, all from the safety of your bed. When you dream you're running from a monster, your brain is firing the same neural pathways you'd use to run and hide in real life. It's a dress rehearsal. The evidence is fascinating. Studies show that threatening events appear in our dreams far more often than they happen in our daily lives. Research on people who've experienced trauma, like children in dangerous environments, shows they often have more frequent and more threatening dreams. It's as if their internal threat simulation system gets kicked into overdrive by real danger. However, it's important to note that not all studies have found this to be the case. So, the next time a nightmare jolts you awake, don't just dismiss it. Your brain wasn't malfunctioning. It might have been training you, running a simulation to better equip you for an unpredictable world. Truth number 4. Beyond survival, the social dream. But what happens when we wake up? The intense feelings from our dreams don't just vanish. They often make us want to do something very human, talk about them. This leads to another fascinating layer of why we might dream, the social bonding theory. While threat simulation focuses on the content of dreams, this theory helps explain the function of sharing them. In early human societies, survival was a group effort. Cooperation and empathy were everything. Imagine an early human waking from a vivid dream about a lion attack near the watering hole. Sharing that dream does two things. First, it's a potential warning, but more deeply, it creates a shared emotional experience. Listeners empathize with the dreamer's fear, strengthening social bonds. Some recent cross-cultural research suggests that dreams may act as a psychological tool for turning individual anxiety into collective strength. The very act of telling the dream story could reinforce the social fabric that holds a community together. So, in this view, dreams may have evolved not just as an internal simulator, but as a catalyst for the storytelling and empathy that bind us together. Fact number 5. The counterargument: are dreams just beautiful noise? After exploring all these profound functions, it's only fair to introduce the skeptic's view. What if dreams have no function at all? This is known as the epiphenomenal, or null, hypothesis. It suggests that dreams might just be a beautiful, but ultimately useless byproduct of the brain's sleep cycle. Think of it like the heat coming off a laptop. The heat is generated by the computer's essential processes, but it doesn't serve a purpose itself. It's just a side effect. According to this view, the experience of dreaming could simply be our conscious mind, catching a glimpse of the brain's nightly maintenance, memory consolidation, and random neural firing. The brain isn't trying to create a simulation or a therapy session, it's just doing its job, and the story we experience is our mind's attempt to make sense of that background activity. This theory is an essential scientific control, reminding us not to assign purpose without definitive proof. Every night, your brain is running a complex suite of programs, filing memories, healing emotions, and possibly even simulating your survival. The evidence strongly suggests these nightly visions are far from random noise. They seem to be a core part of what makes you human. So, what about you? What's the most intense training simulation your brain has ever thrown at you? A narrow escape? A bizarre confrontation? Drop your most memorable dream in the comments below. Let's see what our collective subconscious is preparing us for. From a system for filing memories, to a tool for regulating emotion, and even a primal survival simulator, the science of dreaming is painting a remarkable picture. While there's still a lot to learn, and many theories are debated, it's clear that our dreams are not just random. They reflect our past, process our present, and might even prepare us for our future. So, as you drift off to sleep tonight, remember that your brain isn't shutting down. It's booting up one of the most powerful and ancient programs it has, all to help you survive and thrive in the waking world. Thanks for watching, and please show your support for the channel by subscribing, liking the video, and hitting the notifications bell so that you never miss a new video. So don't forget, you aren't just a passive dreamer. You are an active trainee in the longest training survival program in human history.